Today's lesson is Module 3, Lesson 16, Symmetry in Coordinate Planes. That should be an S at the end, sorry. We have a couple vocab words for today. And I hope you're writing these down. These will definitely help you on the test. Vocabulary. One will be symmetry. Symmetry is a reflection of one object in reverse like a mirror. Okay? And just a little reminder, the signs on the coordinate plane. Are positive or negative, just depending on which quadrant it's in. So I'm going to draw you some examples now. Let's draw a coordinate plane. And remember, when you draw a coordinate plane, you have to label the axis and our origin. Alrighty. Now I'm going to make a very simple graph just for us to have pictures for us. We're going to make 4 lines on each side. And 3 on the x-axis. I'm sorry, y-axis. And I'm going to plot I'm going to do negative, let's see, this is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's sorry, those are negatives, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to plot a point at negative 2 and 1. Okay? And we have to find the reflection of that. So in this case, we're going to write the ordered pair above it. We have negative 2, positive 1. Okay. So in this case, if the x-coordinate, let me write it down here. If the x-coordinate are opposites, the line of symmetry would be the y-axis. Meaning, I'm going to give our example of negative 2 and 1. What is the opposite of negative 2? We know is 2. And it doesn't say anything about changing the y-coordinate, so we're going to leave that 1. Now let's plot that example. I'm going to go positive 2 and up 1. We have our new line. And, let me see, let me get a highlighter to show you. The y-coordinate right here is what splits up these two. The point is the same amount from the y-coordinate, 2 spaces this way, 2 spaces this way. That is why you know that it's symmetrical. Now if I place something, let me use a different color. If I place something, let's see, 1 and negative 3. So now if the y-coordinate is opposite, the line of symmetry would be the x-axis. For example, I'm sorry I didn't write the ordered pair for this one. Our example would be, I initially drew -3, -1. So it doesn't say anything changing my x-axis, so I'm going to leave that number. This would be the opposite. So opposite of -1 is 1. So I'm going to place that now. I need to go -3. I'm sorry. I labeled these wrong. My bad. -1 is our x-axis. -3 is our y-axis. So 3 is what changes. I'm sorry. So make that change. So I'm going to go -1 and then up 3 now. This is our new, so we have -1 and 3. So to check, they should be the same amount of spaces from the x-axis. We have 3 spaces here and 1, 2, 3 spaces here, so that's correct. The y-axis cuts up those. That's the line of symmetry. All right. We will go through this. This one's a little bit more difficult. We'll go through it during class time. I should fix this one right here. We'll go through this during class. I'll answer questions if you have any, and then we'll move on. If you have questions, you can also email me so I have them in the morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.